Okay, so here's a walkthrough of my level. As you can see, there's an NPC in the middle, currently patrolling through the waypoints I've set in the map. The waypoints are marked by these spears so that you can see it clearly. And it's basically in this default state of patrolling until a player is detected, and then it will, if a player is detected, it will then soon follow if we can just get to its line of sight. Yeah, so if you get too close, it will attack. If it's too far to attack, it will just follow you until, of course, you get too far to follow. Then it will just go back to patrolling the waypoints in the map. And I'm actually going to show you what happens if you get hit by the sword. It actually plays an animation when the character dies. Yeah. This is basically the finite state machine for the skeleton, for the NPC. It's simply just the idle, the walk, and the attack. So the patrolling and the pursuing. So first of all, the default state, which is technically patrolling, is just walking until it finds a player, it detects a player, at that point it will start pursuing, which is just it will continue walking if it's more than 5, and it will, of course, if it gets into range, it will start attacking the player. And if the player walks too far, of course, if it's more than 10, it will go back to patrolling, which is what we saw just now. As for the pathfinding, I use waypoints. As you can see, you get the array of waypoints so that the NPC can sort of detect them. And then the current waypoint is basically the current waypoint that the NPC is going towards. Initially, it was it's set at 0, which means it starts at the first waypoint. But I made it so that, it starts at the first waypoint, and then it goes to the second, and then the third. But I made it so that it's actually here. It's actually random, so that it has a little more variety to it. It's not just a systematic waypoint to waypoint. It's more fluid. It's more organic.